Next, we're going to look at the STEP method. So the first part of the STEP method is exactly the same as the direct method. We need to determine that percentage usage. So each department divided by the total amount available. Under the STEP method, we allocate one service department's cost to the other service department and then allocate those costs to the 3 production units. So first, we're going to allocate this 80,000 from information systems based on the percentage usage. So the percentages that we use are just the percentage of usage. So we have 20%, 40%. To first format these to be percentages. 10% and 30%. Unlike in the direct method, where we're only looking at the percentages of the production departments, so they don't equal 100%, and we have to come up with a new allocation percentage based on their percentage divided by the sum, we equal 100% because we're looking at all 4 departments that use the information services. So now we're going to take this 80,000 in costs times percentage use to allocate costs to each department. So we have now allocated all 80,000 in costs from the information systems to the 4 units. One is the other service unit and then the 3 production units. Now facilities has 40,000 in costs plus the 16,000 we allocated from the information system. So now we're going to allocate facilities costs, which are $56,000. We do our percentage amount, and this is just like the direct method. So now we have percentage usage of each department. We have, let's format those to be percentages. So 40, 25, and 25. Now we proceed just like we did with the direct method, where we need the allocation amount, which is the 40% divided by the sum of all the department usage, 25% divided by the sum of all of the usage, and 25% divided by the sum of all 3 departments. Then we want them all to be a percentage with 4 decimal points. Then we allocate. We're going to allocate 56,000 from facilities times the percentage of allocation. Make sure we allocated the full 56,000. Our totals for production departments then are their total amount plus equal their amount plus what we allocated from information systems and what we allocated from facilities. We sum those across. We want to make sure that we have allocated our full indirect cost of 595,000. Now we're going to look at the allocations if the facilities department goes first. So before we did the information systems department, and now we're going to do facilities first. So we take our percentage usage, 10%, 40%, 25%, and 25%. And we're allocating 40% in costs. So we're going to take that 40,000 in facilities costs times the percent usage. So we've now allocated the 40,000 from facilities to each department. Now for information systems, we have our original 80,000 in indirect costs plus the 4,000 we just received from facilities. We now do the same thing that we did above and in the direct method. We take the percentage for the production departments. So we have 40, 10, and 30. $40, 10, and 30. Then we take 40% divided by the sum of all three and 10% divided by the sum all three and 30% divided by the sum of all three. And our allocation amount is this 84,000 times the percent of allocation. So the totals for our production departments, just like before, we take their amount plus the amount allocated from facilities plus the amount allocated from the service department or from information systems. And we've still allocated our full 595,000.